La, la, la.
Hey, hey, hey. Check, check, check. It feels good to be back in this seat.
Is it comfy?
Mm-hmm.
Is it warm?
No, it's a little cold. I'll warm it up.
Yeah. That's your fault. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I will in a minute. I need to take a picture of
this.
You and a little bit right there by the microphone.
Yeah, if you hear little baby sounds, it's right there.
That's right. We're not adding those post-production just for cuteness sake. Hang on a minute. Wait,
Do you gotta?
Her eyes are open too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, little missy.
She's had quite a morning so far. I told people the other day that there was a rumor that you were going to be coming in, and if you weren't here soon, there was going to be a mutiny because there were a lot of moms and grandmas who were ready to meet Evie.
Yeah.
Evie, are we still going both ways with that?
Still going both.
Okay. I'm going to have to pick one because when I talk about her on the air, I'll say both, and I'm like, okay, this is...
We can go with Evie because that's what we were going with for a long time.
Okay. And if it needs to change, you'll let me know.
I know. Honestly, I don't really call her that. I call her by her full name. I'm like, Evelyn Renee, with a little accent.
Even when she's not in trouble?
Little Evelyn Renee. Yeah, no. So girlfriend's got just so many different nicknames we're going with.
That's funny. So how is she? How are you?
She's good. She's really good. I'm good. I'm excited to be back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
1 week.
I know. Will's counting down the days until he gets to take his time off with her. That's not fair.
That's funny. Well, that was going to be question number one, is that as of right now, you're still planning on coming back, right?
Yeah, as of right now, I'm still planning on coming back in like a week.
That you wouldn't be the first mom who planned on coming back to work after she went home and then decided, nope, I kind of like it here with my baby and I'm not going back. So,
well, that would be very sad. I won't leave you just yet. We'll see how day one goes and then we'll go from there.
No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure. Got to be nice. That's why we've gotten several calls and text messages. Is she still coming back? I'm like, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. All right.
Do
you feel a tug of it? I mean, is there kind of part of you that thinks...
I think as like the maternity leave is winding down, I'm like, oh gosh, this is going to be sad when I'm not going to be away from her.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm also looking forward to having a schedule again and like doing something other than just making sure she's fed, burped, and changed.
Right.
Not that I don't love that.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited to get back to talking onto the radio.
Have you guys gone out and done anything, or like do you go for walks, or have you been out to dinner yet, or is it too early for that?
Not dinner just yet.
Have you fed her any smoked wings yet?
No, I wish. Last night I actually asked Will, I was like, do you want to go to D-Rose? And he's like, I wish, but no, I think it's too soon. But we have gone to Kohl's with her in the backpack, which I think was a mistake. We should have taken the stroller because the backpack was just constant. Is she breathing? Oh, we got to check in on her, like peek in there.
Now, when you say in the backpack,
yes,
you're talking to a guy who's never had a baby. I'm assuming you don't just have a regular backpack that you shove her down into.
No, it's like a little baby backpack, and she's like in the front with you on your chest.
Okay, I assumed there was something where her arms and legs were sticking through, and hopefully her head, but
you can't see her head because the flap is so much bigger than her head because she's so little.
Okay,
so you're just constantly like peeking in. Are you still breathing? Right. Okay, we're good. We're good. We went shopping the other day with the stroller. Stroller's a little bit harder to maneuver around stores, though. We're learning that.
Okay.
And we have yet to go grocery shopping. That will be an interesting experience. Okay. So we'll see. We're taking baby steps.
Okay. I imagine she gets a lot of attention when you're out, doesn't she? Or
we cover her up so she doesn't really get seen a little bit.
Okay.
Just for like germs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I will say when we were going into Kohl's with the backpack, we put her in, and then as we're walking in, we realized that one foot was really by her shoulder while the other foot was like dangling down. So we're like, oh shoot, pause, pull over to the side. We got to fix this. And we couldn't fix it. And we were getting so many stares, just like these dumb parents. Like, what are they doing with their poor child?
That's funny.
Yeah.
And you said what last night? She slept
until 5 a.m.
Wow.
I know. I think I fed her last at like 10:30, and then when I heard her fussing, I checked my phone. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Evelyn, you slept all the way till 5 a.m. I could hug and kiss you right now."
That's so good.
Yeah.
All right, so you come back here, and then Will takes his paternity. Is it called?
Paternity.
Okay.
Yep. So he'll get to hang out with her for a little bit. He's promised me multiple visits. So we'll see if he follows through with those while I'm at work. Yeah,
okay,
while I'm at
good.
work. So we'll see.
I say good because I too will benefit from those. And it's all about me after all this. At this point, it's a little bit about your baby. That will allow her to pull a little focus away from me. But after that, it's all about me.
And might I say, too, she loves her Uncle Scotty. She fell right to sleep when you came over last, and you just held her for, what, like an hour, hour and a half?
Yeah, but that's not a magic trick, is it? Doesn't she pretty much just fall asleep all the time? I mean,
maybe a little bit.
I appreciate you trying to give me mystical powers here, but I think pretty much anybody could have held her and she'd have gone to sleep.
Well, we'll just say it was Uncle Scotty, won't we?
I'm waiting for the first time I can make her giggle. That's going to be my what I'm going to be after.
Your take home?
Yeah. So faces and voices and lines from Seinfeld or whatever it takes. It's so funny because she's just sitting there sleeping on Liz's chest right here and just
hanging out.
No, I mean the noise doesn't bother her. Or...
Oh no, I mean. Heck, she was in here with us for 9 months just listening to us ramble on.
Yeah.
So this is just old news for her.
You know, I don't know if we've talked about this on the air or on a podcast. I talked with your mom about this, with you and your mom about this the first time I got to meet her. But, you know, you hear so many things about what the child experiences when they're in the mother's womb and all this and the sounds that they hear. And they encourage you to, you know, play music and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder, how they get used to mom's voice, even before they're born. And I, not trying to weasel my way into your family or anything, but I wondered about that because you and I sit in a room no more than 2 feet apart from each other. So she's heard me talking for 9 months. So I'm curious to know, and there's no way to know. You can't ask her. But I'm just wondering, you know, is there some sort of familiarity with, and the same thing with Will. I mean, obviously your husband, but I just wonder about that. Is it just the mom's voice, or is there a little bit of familiarity just because she's heard me talk, because you said for 9 months?
No, I really think there is. And it's funny because when Will introduces her to other people and they know that I work with you on Clear 99, he'll be like, she knows Scotty better than me because she heard Scotty's voice more than mine. So, yeah, I think there is something to be said about just the noises that she constantly hears in utero, I guess is what they say.
Just one of those curious little things, you know, about having a baby. Just wonder about it. Okay. Well, you're only about halfway through your tour of Zimmer Communications.
I need to make it to the sales side now.
Yeah. But everything's good. You're feeling good.
Mm-hmm. Feeling really good.
Baby's good.
I'm excited to get back. I'm excited to figure out my new schedule because I have no idea. I was trying to do the math. Okay, do I wake up and then do I feed her, or do I get a bottle ready for Will so he can feed her when she wakes up? So it will be interesting.
That's funny. See, I hadn't even thought about that. But you're obviously your schedule's going to be, you're not just going to get up and come to work like you used to.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I mean, heck, getting ready to just go out takes at least an hour and a half at this point. So I'm going to definitely have to wake up earlier in the morning time. So who knows? I could be a couple minutes late on my first morning
okay.
back.
We don't
You could get a text message from me. I'm coming.
Yeah. Make a little noise, sugar. Little peanut.
Yes.
With her head full of hair.
I know. has not lost a single strand. But it's getting lighter.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Or I could just be lying to myself.
Yeah.
But there's a chance that she could be a little bit of a redhead.
As of today, we record this. She's 4 weeks old.
Yeah, 4 weeks old today.
So do you notice something changing like every day, or is it just not quite there yet?
No, it's funny because I told my best friend who came to visit this past weekend that I was like, she doesn't look any different than the day that she was born. And she looked at me and she was like, yes, she does. She's changed a lot.
Okay.
And so we went back and we looked at her day one pictures, and she really has changed a lot, but I just don't see it yet because I guess I'm just with her every single day.
Right. And pretty much every second of every day.
Exactly.
So it's a little tougher to notice.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, it was great to see you.
Thank you. It was good seeing you.
You are coming back?
I am coming back at this point.
Please.
I will. I'll be here.
I miss you, and everybody else misses you, too.
You might have to give me a couple hugs on my first day back.
No, that's fine.
Emotions might be high.
You know what? If you need to weep, that's fine. We'll set up a little weeping corner here in the studio.
Sounds good.
So you can do it. All right.
Evelyn, say goodbye.
Bye, Evie, Evelyn, Renee, Peanut.
All the names.
All of them.
Say Clear 99. That will be my first word.
Teach her to sing the jingle.
It's a clear country morning.